Nature has a soul level, just as we humans have. On that level, we are one. On that level, they are all-knowing, just as we are all-knowing. We humans contain in our makeup all the life of the planet, mineral, vegetable, and animal qualities, as well as our human and divine qualities. It is practical to function from that all-knowing level of ourselves and of nature. The original Findhorn garden was an example and became known for its vibrant and abundant plant life. We all contact our inner selves and the withinness of nature quite differently. And that, of course, is as it should be. We're all unique. And each one of us will have a different contact and a different feeling towards nature. And everyone is just as valid as the other if we have that loving, caring contact with nature. For example, when I had long left the garden and was in the office, and we had a team of gardeners working here, at first they came and asked me questions, and I would say, no, you find out yourself. What do you feel about it? And they would say, well, this is the way I feel, and if they had real doubt, I'd confirm it for them, and I always found it was a confirmation of what they felt. And they worked the garden themselves using their own intuition and inner feelings with the plants, and did it with great success. I think that we in the Western world need to stop and listen. We cannot become aware of our higher dimensions if we're so busy focused on the outside all the time. We have to stop and listen to nature and notice and see nature, because that's our Bible. That's where we can learn. But we have to listen. We need to listen to the silence too. Listen to the sound and listen to the silence of nature. I believe that we can find the answers to all our human and environmental problems from that inner level of ourselves. That may sound not practical enough, but to me, unless we're caring enough and have a contact with that higher nature of ourselves, we're not going to bother to find answers. It's only from a higher consciousness of the need and the wholeness of nature that we're going to then be able to use our minds and find those solutions, want to find those solutions. Another point I want to say again, we need more trees, as I've said it, and more trees. We are divine beings and have the capacity to create a heaven on earth. We have created something of a hell. My experience is that even the nature angels consider our present creations as part of our learning process. They see and believe in our capacity to remedy our mistakes. They see, as they said in that first message, that we are great beings of light. And they know that we can find the answers. They believe that by using our minds are the instruments of how our intuition works. And that as we do that and work from the higher level of ourselves, we can work directly with them. In an urban environment, we are deprived and out of balance. But as we continue, and that's why we continue to make our mistakes. One more point is that wilderness is necessary. In the wilderness, the nature forces are at their strongest. We need the wilderness areas to help us remember who and what we are. The purity of nature awakens a purity within ourselves. The peace and beauty and life of nature is necessary for our well-being. And any scheme that takes us to the wilderness can take us to God and make us whole.